BeMore92Q.com. Persia Nicole. Special guest in the building. Miguel is here.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome back to Baltimore.
Love it out here.
We love you here. I mean, if one more person calls my show and requests Skywalker, I love that song, but they are like obsessed with it. They are obsessed.
It's good.
Yeah. I guess obsession's good sometimes.
Yeah, we need that. But it's definitely like a feel good song. So it's good to know that people are connecting with it like that. You know, so
they love it.
We need that.
Let me say first, I wanted to say this first when I first saw you. I was really feeling it, and I appreciated the bachata that I got from you, and a little salsa on your IG page. I was feeling my inner Puerto Rican roots when you did that. I was like, yes, Miguel!
At the crib, just, you know.
Were you bored? Or you were just like...
I just be at the house sometimes, and that's what I feel like doing. We just put some music on and just start dancing. So, yeah, you know, it was one of those moments. I was just definitely feeling it was a Friday, you know.
Feel good.
We had just dropped Told You So too, so we just dropped a video for this song that I'm really excited about. Thank you, and proud of on the album. And the visual was
crazy.
I mean, hands down probably my strongest and most like concise piece of visual art that we've done. So I just was, you know, I was feeling good.
He's like, oh shit, I got a banger. Yeah, let me go ahead and do this real quick. It was super hot.
It was good. It was good to find people that really understood, and it made them feel some kind of way. So that's what I guess I was celebrating. Yeah.
It's something to celebrate.
I had the family on the way too, so I already knew when they walked in it was gonna be we're gonna have a session. It was gonna be fun. Yeah.
I also appreciate you taking us back old school R&B on your IG page. You actually started a little challenge.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Who started it before you did?
It was Seven started it.
Oh, it was Seven who started it. And then you was like, all right, nah, Seven, you could wait.
No, I did it, and then she was like, since you want to start doing old school joints, then I'm going to go ahead with this old school challenge. And then she ran it, and then a couple people ended up doing it.
You started it, and Sev picked up. Shout out to Sev, love her. And she was like, all right, let's do it.
Love Seven. I love it.
New album, War and Leisure, on the way.
War and Leisure.
Man, I'm so excited. Honestly, after all of the singles and songs and videos and covers you've been dropping, I'm like, yo, this album is the one. This shit is about to shut everything down.
Oh, that's kind of you. Very kind of you.
Seriously. And I'm not just saying it just because you're here, because a lot of people come and we could just do an interview. But this is something I'm very excited about, because it's like sexy and it's like political at the same time. It's politically sexy. Okay?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's super dope. And what's something, when you started writing these songs and started putting all the collaboration of songs together on the album, when did you say, oh, this is it right here? Like, I have to put this song with this. I have to put this song first, and this is going second. Like, what was your mindset?
Oh, it's always like, what's going to paint the most round picture, or the most, like, you know, vivid picture of how you feel in this time in your life. That's always kind of how I approach my album. So, but at this time, it also was a focus on how I feel, and not only how I feel, but like the people in and around my world that I get to share my world. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Energy,
and how do we feel, and just talking to my friends and people I care about you know, what do you relate to as I play the music? You know, playing it for them. Just wanting to create a body of work that, you know, you could relate to, and also that really encapsulated like where I feel I am standing in the middle, looking out what I'm looking at, you know, and just trying to capture as much of like every portion, you know, on every level of my life right now. So, you know, there's moments where it gets very sexy, there's moments where there's love, there's moments where I'm celebrating like Skywalker, and then there's records where I'm a little more mindful of what's happening, but I understand that we have to keep pushing forward, like Told You So.
Yes.
You know, and there's songs like Pineapple Skies that I previewed on the GGN show with Snoop Dogg. Big shout out to Snoop, and that's just like more of a like consoling and uplifting feeling that just says, you know, it's gonna be all right. And we're in the middle of all of this. We're all being pulled in all these directions, you know. And so I just wanted to create a body of work that you could relate to, that also makes you feel good, but isn't ignoring where we are.
Right.
And so that's what I set out to do, and that's what we did.
Yeah. How do you feel about Eminem when he was on the awards show and he gave a very woke, rap real quick? What did you think about that?
I think everybody was blown away.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely like, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was crazy, right? I can't even believe the people who thought it was bad. I was like, how could you even, because he's white, he can't be woke?
No, that's so crazy. You listen to like comedians like George Carlin or even comedians like oh my goodness, he's always on Instagram and they post him on World Star. Michael.
I know what you're talking about. He has like the blondish, brownish hair.
Of course I'm like blanking right now. I just hit the green, by the way.
I didn't, and I'm blanking, so that's bad.
But he's very very aware. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's never about color or anything like that. It's just we're all human beings, and whatever our cultures, whatever. There's a lot of smart people out there who are paying attention. Yep. People. It's people. So there's still smart people who care about things enough to pay more than the usual attention. And so I think what really grabbed me about that, about his Eminem verse freestyle, was one, it's a confirmation that I'm not the only one that feels like
You're
this.
like, what? That's what I've been thinking all the time, right?
This is what I'm, it's like, I feel like that too. And I think that's why a lot of people really connected with it, because they're also frustrated, and so.
Very.
I mean, I loved it. I loved it.
I think it's dope. With I Told You So's video being so woke, what do you think us as Americans right now need to add in our daily lives? Like, what's one thing you say, like, we need this right here?
Yeah, overall, I don't even know if it's Americans. I think it's just always comes down to empathy. Really is a big one, because it really does. Empathy, and I even will go further, because it, not to like make it super, how people can be very, like, even I can be this way, like very dreamy or very.
You are dreamy. You're like that dreamy, but you're like super, like, it makes sense, but it's still like, so okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it really comes down to, love. It really just comes down to
You didn't
love.
want to say that. You'd be like, that's so.
Yeah, because it's so broad. People forget the depth and like the dimension, that love has different dimensions.
Yeah.
And it does inform. Love informs a lot of how we act and treat. If you love yourself, you respect yourself, you treat yourself with love, then you draw the boundaries to which people can treat you.
Yeah.
And so you love and respect yourself, so you force people to love and respect you, or else they're out of your world. Right. You keep them out, right?
Yeah.
So people who have learned to do this for themselves, love themselves, they've also because they keep their energy clean and pure, they're able to give love as well. Yes. You know what I'm saying? There's no one sucking from them. They're continuously feeling it and giving it, and anyone who's taking it selfishly and not reciprocating, they X them out. You feel me? And so the more and more they do that, the more and more love it keeps spreading, and we are able to be open to understanding where other people are coming from. I can put myself in your shoes. You can put yourself in my shoes. I can see where you're coming from, and then we can communicate and move forward. Right. You feel me? But it's when we don't love ourselves, don't respect ourselves, where we create walls of fear. We don't allow each other. We don't get on into a place where we can show love. We're so fearful that we're going to be hurt. We're going to be this. We're going to be that we're going to be taken advantage of. We make excuses for people. We feel sorry for people. We're making excuses for them. You feel me? Then nothing gets done. Right. No one gets on the same level. We don't really communicate. We have all these walls and fears and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And really what that is it also comes, it's empathy. The more and more you can love yourself, you can show love, you can feel empathy for where people come from, because you're open to that. And I think that's what we're missing. I've just completely went off into a whole.
No, we need. Sometimes you have to go off to the left a little bit, because if people understand life and really everything that's going on right now, I think that we take life for granted and we don't understand what's going on around us. And I think your album is definitely going to help people too. I mean, like I said, it's super sexy, but it's super woke. I mean, you won't even understand you're getting that knowledge. You had to listen like 3 times, like, wait, what the hell did he just say? Like, when I watched the video for Told You So, I got the song more with the video. Right. Which really helps.
Love. It's one of my favorite. I've never danced throughout a whole video. I've never done that. And there are layers, you know? Yeah. And it's not even, I mean, whether or not it's just the exploration of having these conversations through my music, and then trying new things is what I'm here to do. You know what I mean? And you know, I watch it, and there's parts where I'm like, that may not have been a strong moment for you, but I could feel where your heart is at, you know? And I think that's what I set out to do with that piece, and I feel it throughout, so I'm excited for my fans to find it. I think they're going to relate to what's in it. You know?
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm excited to listen to the whole album when it drops. Is it December the 1st?
December 1st, Warren Leisure.
Warren Leisure on the way, December the 1st. Before you go, though, I want to say I'm excited for Fiancé on the new show Platinum Life on E.
On E. It airs on Thursdays in the evening. I feel like it's 9 p.m., I think.
I think it is. I think it's around that time. I've been watching. And I appreciate you for supporting her.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't always show the support that they should for their significant other. Right. And you're definitely pushing for us on your IG page.
Yeah. More than anything, it's just like there's because we're very, you know, to ourselves. I mean, we've definitely shown our relationship,
but not like this.
Eye.
Even with her, I feel like I haven't seen that much. That's why I'm excited to see her on the show.
Yeah, and that's why I think people will love it, because they'll get to see who she is, and why I love her, because I think she's one of the most classy and beautiful women I've ever met.
Gorgeous.
You know? If not the,
you
know, aside from my mom. You feel me? And that's I'm just very proud of her, and she has so much to offer, and and this is gonna definitely be amazing for her, for people to discover that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm here to support that. And the women on the show, man, I've got to meet them and hang out with them, some more than others. And they've all been super sweet to me and super cool. So I'm so excited for them.
Yeah, I'm excited for them too. And hopefully nobody tries her life, because she's too classy to be in there trying to throw a plate or something.
She's hard not to love, you know? And she also she loves herself enough to know how to draw her.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be very classy with it and all that too. So I think that's what I also look forward to, like, you know, younger women, you know, younger girls who are watching this show will have. I feel like she's a role model. Yeah. You know? Do you
see my shirt?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, I feel like as females, I mean, and not to knock you as a man being in here, but I think, I mean, it's definitely a wave of us having to stand out and improve ourselves now. And I appreciate her too, as, you know, not just being a celebrity's fiance. She's taking her own road. Yeah. And she's like, listen, my fiance is amazing doing his thing, but I got to come over here too and win, so we can win together.
Yep. Exactly.
Gotta do it.
And women are really stepping out. We just her and I just had this conversation, and it feels like it's that time. You know, that it is just it's been set. The stage is set, and there's so many women that are really pushing the conversation, and it's really finally making us address some of the things that have needed to be addressed for a long time. And we see this not only in, you know, in that area with women, but just, you know, a lot of the injustices, social injustices that are needing to just be addressed finally, once and for all. I feel like we're just in an interesting time, man. So it's awesome. It's growing pains, but it's awesome. Warren Leisure.
Yeah, all of it, right? Warren Leisure is out on December the 1st. Make sure you get it.